What's up, gurus? In this video, we're going to be going over a review on these dual sponge filters. I got them in pretty much all my tanks, as you can tell, and as you can see in other videos that I have. I've had them in here for quite some time now. Let's go look around the tanks, and I'll kind of show you the differences and how you can set them up and stuff like that. So one of the first places that we have them is in our shrimp tank. It is a 55 gallon. I do have two of them. As I said, they are 55 gallon size as well. So technically I'm over filtering this tank. I also do pump a ton of air through these things. When you're running sponge filters, give them more juice, more airflow, stuff like that. You know, they'll definitely produce better results with more air power behind them. Even these little tiny ones in here, you can see they're just chugging away. So Felix's tank is nice and super clean. As you can tell, it does wonders if they have a lot of pressure. So feed them all the pressure that you can. Double or triple the airflow if possible. We also have them over here on the puffer tank. As you can tell, there's one in the back corner there and one in the back corner there. This is a 75 gallon. Obviously, with what they eat, they get more water changes than most fish. So we don't necessarily over filter this tank as we over water change this tank. As far as the review on this, I hear a lot of people say that if you put them higher, you get better flow and stuff like that. And as you can tell, this one is down on the bottom, this one's up on the top. Flow is exactly the same. They're both running off the same pump right there that's actually running this entire room. And as you can tell, across the room, it's getting the same flow as it is on right next to the pump. So regardless of that, I think they work great. As long as you power them properly, you'll have no worries. It's kind of cool. They suction cup to the glasses, you can tell. They're pretty shallow in here. This is a 75 gallon, so I'll kind of show you. They take up like no space whatsoever. Really, really nice. A better example would be the 55. I'll run over there real quick right now for you. There you go. So as you can see, it makes a huge difference in space as well compared to, you know, like this style, for example. I have two of the small ones in here, whereas most people put one of the big ones and it just kind of takes up too much space. This tank, for example, hasn't had a water change in about 7-8 days now. And as you can tell, the clarity on this tank is just impeccable. It's crazy how clear this water is with just sponge filters. And that just goes to show, if you overpower your sponge filters, amazing results. This tank is due for a water change, hence why it's so nasty. And it's also just growing black beard algae like crazy. So there's some kind of nutrient bomb in here that's not being too friendly. I mean, there's a lot of fish, so that's obviously a lot of waste. We do more frequent water changes on here than most of the tanks, but either way, we need more plants in this tank, and that's the main problem here. That's why our nutrients aren't getting absorbed. We don't have enough plants to swallow up all those nutrients. So this tank is going to get an overhaul. We're waiting till we move, so look into that in the near future. But back on topic, these things are awesome. They extend, so you can have them in tall tanks, short tanks, wide tanks, doesn't really matter. The sponges move as well, so you can set them at an angle like this. They just twist right back up. Really cool. Extends out, like I said. Pretty neat. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of these filters, if you've used them or if you thought about using them. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of them. I'll probably use them for a long time. I may even try to figure out a way to hook up power heads to them or something like that. But other than that, definitely worth the money. I think I got a couple of these things for like, I think it was like $11. Pretty cheap. So can't really beat it. Easy to find, easy to get. Definitely work and definitely do the job they're intended to do. That is going to conclude this video on reviewing these sponge filters. Like I said, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about them, or if you've used them or thought about using them or whatnot, or any tips you may have even that other people want to see down in the comments as well. Other than that, give us a thumbs up if you guys like this video, subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.